pretty much interested in the predictive analysis. So I would like to know more about this service and how this can help a startup business to achieve to tap into the existing opportunities and be able to take advantage of some of the opportunities available within in the country and across the region. Basically, I run an engineering firm with a couple of two other partners, where we provide some engineering services across the oil and gas, including manufacturing industry. The technical solution ranges from every aspect of engineering, electrical, mechanical, that we support. And we do make use of field engineers, extensively to provide most of these offshore, onshore services as well to within the industry. Very key thing is to be able to, we have quite a number of range of services. And of course, we gotten some data.
So are you interested in prediction on services or products?
On both.
We use natural language processing. We scrape the internet. If you're interested in services, you want to know what is going on, what are people speaking, what are people tweeting about, we can scrape Facebook. We scrape the information from there. And from there, we give you an insight into the product that you should invest in the next. We use big data technology and we process it and we analyze it. And we can tell you these are products that is going to be in vogue in social. So these are the kind of prediction we can help you in doing in that aspect.
Okay, there's Okonkwo James.
Okay.
Thank you very much for having me. Two things I want to know. Can you initiate a product for an organization? Can you initiate a product that you can predict the profitability for an organization? Then how do organizations partner with you? These are two questions. Thank you.
Okay, Eunice, you go for it.
Let me start with the second question first. So for us, for the partnering, basically what we do, we can work on a project together. For example, if you have a project, we can work together, we team up and work on the projects together. Or we can also look for a project and then we request you if we need assistance or if we feel like the services that you provide can be beneficial to the project that you are doing. And then for the second one, about initiating a product. So Gertrude, I don't know if you're going to talk about the predictive, please.
Okay, thank you, Eunice. For product, we are able to source product because we have the potential of knowing what product can be in demand in coming months. Because don't also forget, we liaise with other corporations, we liaise with other businesses. So we are in tune to what a business approached us. So we're able to predict based on the information we have that for this year, this might be the toys that the children we are likely to have. That information is one of the decision making. So we look at past, what have people sought after or used. Then we also listen to the web, are tweeting. When people start using Facebook, whatever, people have this way of, cloud, whatever one person wants, everybody else will want it. And I'm telling you, if a group shares something on WhatsApp, by tomorrow, like 1 million people have seen it. And this is where companies are using this as a strategy to market their product that they don't even have, product they hope to bring into the market. So that is one of the ways we help you to tell you, okay, this product might be sought after. And that is one way of sourcing for product. And also, I'm sure in your business, the business you are into, you will have competitors, you will have what they're doing. We research on your competitors, we use data around us, we're able to tell you, okay, this might be. So we use a lot of information. Let's understand that prediction is not like telling you something that doesn't exist. So far there's a data, like I said, all the toys that has been used in the past, and also the social media tweeting is what we use. We don't predict out of the vacuum. We can't just tell you tomorrow, oh, this product is going to be very marketable. No, we are not fortune tellers. We can only predict based on data, based on past. Prediction is using the past to tell you what will happen in the present. That's just the story. Prediction will tell you. Thank you.
In terms of solutions that you provide to organizations, you've talked about the end product, what an organization can envisage to get in terms of patronizing you. Do you have any solutions to organizations whereby they do not have data storage at all? Because you're talking about using the data, but how about the organizations that do not have that infrastructure, infrastructure in place? Do you provide a solution like that? Because I do understand that you need to house your data first before you kind of like get product out of it. So that's just my question.
Let me talk about the data storage. So basically, if an organization does not have a data or data storage, what we do first, we mine the data. We can collect the data from various sources, even social media, from websites. We can also buy the data. And then from there, we advise the client on how to store the data. Then using business intelligence services, because we also provide the business intelligence services on how to store data, how to transform that data now for analysis.
To augment what Unit has said, we know that cloud technology is one of the big things people are moving towards. Encourage companies can afford cloud technology to store data, their data in the cloud if they wish, or to grow a business. We don't subscribe for people to spend so much. It's gradual. So if they're storing their data using SQL, Access, and all those things, we will work with it because we want the business to grow. And when they grow, they will make decisions. We will support them. We use whatever data source they have. We know that most enterprises, even NHS, they store their data in-house.
Thank you for inviting us to this program, and kudos to your effort. One of the major gaps that we have in the industry, especially pharma industry in Nigeria, is data and data capturing. The gap is so wide and it's limiting most of the activities within the industry. Unlike the Western world where you can punch and work on IMS to capture all your data, we have none as of today in Nigeria. So I want to aid my discussion on eight major areas. One, collaboration. Two, how do we maximize data, big data analysis in a limited resource environment like Nigeria, and in a limited cooperative environment like Nigeria, whereby participants and stakeholders are not willing to share their data to a central cohort system. How do we manage an accurate data predictive analysis in such an environment? Again, it might be a long journey, but there might be a starting point. What do we do in a limited environment like that, and how open and how fast can a collaborative system like this be entrenched in Nigeria? Thank you so much, and congratulations for bringing this up.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'm going to answer about the data, and we have this thing about data. When you're sharing, we always encourage, or even the people we collect data from, because data is sensitive and you can't just share with anyone. So we always encourage the non-disclosure. We always sign that to give them the confidence that this data will not be shared or will not be found anywhere. And also we encourage, as we collect data, we also encourage them and tell them about the knowledge transfer, because this data will help us in developing ideas or systems that will help in the future.
To what Ladi is saying, he's saying that even the data is not even existing. I worked in a merchant bank, and in the bank, we have this law of reciprocity. So the bank doesn't want to give loan to a customer who is going to default tomorrow. So law of reciprocity is a single bank that wants to enjoy from a serial data lake. You will supply your data, the data of your customers, how they're paying the loan, not the sensitive information, mind you. So why am I bringing it? You said Nigerians, they don't want to supply. If you don't want to supply data, definitely you shouldn't benefit from using other people's data. So law of reciprocity is that every pharmacy that wants to enjoy client data pool should be able to supply data into it. And when you guys have that kind of understanding that when you supply data into a particular pool, it's held there together. So what happens in Australia, in UK, every single bank, before they lend to the customer, they go to Australia because Australia, from all the banks all over, is pulling their client data into that Australia port. So can you imagine, whoever is using credit in any other bank and is defaulting, his data will be there. So you as a bank, like to you, because you defaulted from, that is one thing I would suggest, because it didn't start today. Like we said, our business model is 70%. We expect our clientele to come from all over Africa because we believe that Africa needs a lot of this kind of service, and we've been opportuned to work where it's working. So we want to bring this concept. So, but our people have to know that you work the hard work, then you reap. So that is what I would say. They have to be able to want to pull this data together. Then if an organization like us comes, we can look at it. We ask you, farmer laddie, what kind of data do you use? What is your interest in your data? Then we will advise you the kind of data to capture, because capturing data is not just harnessing data here and there. You need to capture the real variables that can tell the story we want to tell.
Go on, Afia.
Afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much to everyone and to both of you for your brilliant, amazing presentation. I just had one quick question. I wanted to know if this machine learning technology could be used to help predict trends in the publishing industry. So perhaps what kind of books publishers are interested in, what kind of books are selling, that kind of thing.
I'll give you an example. I work for a borough in London. They wanted to know where to cite a best area do you put it out into the most useful, and who are they targeting analysis. We can use segregation means putting people in cohorts. Like when you talk about your books, it's going to tell you, it will predict each age group. So clustering is like basing whatever you're writing on a particular group. So that going to the web, scraping the web and analyzing the kind of books people are reading will actually help you to know what to write and what not to write. Does that make sense? So of course, data science can help you to tell you what people are reading and what people want to read. Thank you, Afia.
Thank you.